Hey, what's up? Today we're doing another oddly terrifying video where, we look at pictures. And they might be oddly terrifying, or they might just be terrifying, or they might just be odd, or they might just not belong in this video at all. I don't know. I'm not very good at my job. Let's just get into it. This is oddly terrifying or something like that. Let's do it! Hey. What's up? We'll start with this picture of Elon Musk. Okay. Looks like his artificial skin is falling off. You look like the guy from Men in Black, the first one. Look, obviously Elon Musk is either an alien or an AI sent to our planet to either advance us or just mess with us by taking over Twitter. Here's a picture of a parasite that gets inside a fish's mouth and essentially becomes its tongue. That's right, it goes inside, it eats the fish's tongue, and then latches on where the tongue was and becomes the fish's tongue. And the first thing I thought about was what this Redditor said. This little bitch looks so smug. That's the first thing I thought, was how smug this little bastard looks. Look, you just ate someone's tongue and then became the tongue? You sick fuck. Look at that little bastard. I can almost see him rubbing his hands together and giggling like, fuck, man. Man, nature is wild. If there's anything that's oddly terrifying, it's nature. And you're going to see that because there's a few Mother Nature ones in here. Mother Nature created some monstrosities. Oh, like this one that Mother Nature created. Assassin bug wears the corpses of its victims. Okay? Because that's what you want, is corpses all over your back. Could you imagine a serial killer doing this? Just walking around wearing the corpses of his victims? Who hires this ant to assassinate these other bugs? That's what I want to know. Because, I got some bugs in my house that I might need assassinated, and if I can just call this ant, maybe this is like a new form of pest control. You just call the Assassinant. He pulls up in a van, goes in your house. Like, the van's like this big, though, because it's an ant. It's so comfortable to put your feet on the dash, but not after you wreck. This is the x-ray, I guess, of someone who had their feet on the dashboard, and then, yeah, holy shit, looks like their hip bone dislodged, and I don't know where it's lodged right now, but it doesn't look very comfortable. And that was always the thing that I always thought about when I was a kid in the car. I'm like, yeah, I would love to put my feet up on the dashboard right now, but I would always be thinking, like, what if? What if something happens? Doing the whole, over-the-shoulder thing with the seatbelt and just having it down here. As a kid, I was like, hell no. Apparently, I didn't trust my parents driving very much, but that's okay. Yeah, that looks horribly painful. Here's the mold they use to make Ronald McDonald statues. Damn, are you afraid it's gonna run away? Why is it so strapped down? I know it's all it's one half clipped to the other half, right? It looks like someone was dissected and then pieced back together by a crazy surgeon that was experimenting. Oh, here's another creepy one from nature. Vulture bees feed on rotting meat instead of nectar, and their honey is called meat honey. This is their hive. If someone came up to me with a jar of meat honey, it would be very hard for me to partake. Meat honey? What meat was this honey made from? Whose rotting flesh was this meat honey made from? It really, really depends. Although, the fact that it's just rotting meat, I don't know. Can you eat the meat honey? That's what I want to know. Is it actually edible for humans to consume? Probably not. Here's a 3D rendering of what Mo Sizzlak would look like if he was a real person. And it makes a lot more sense why he hates himself so much. This poor bastard. What happened to the upper lip? Does anyone actually have this pronounced of an upper lip? That is a deformity, Mo. I'm sorry. We were not nice enough to Mo. No more crank calls, Bart. Oh, here's another Mother Nature just trying to terrify us with everything. This is a jaguar catching food in the water. Holy shit. Imagine seeing that come at you. Imagine being swimming in the water and you're worried about sharks, and then you see a jaguar coming at you like that. I would piss myself, and no one would even know because I was in the water. Maybe that'd be a good defense mechanism, is to turn around and poop my pants right in front of me and be like, what is happening right now? And he'd just turn away and run. Pooping is actually a better defense mechanism than I think most people realize. If someone was about to come up and beat the crap out of me, I'd just shit my pants. I'd be like, look, I already crap my pants. You don't have to beat the crap out of me now. And they'd be like, I was going to beat you up, but I don't want to get poop on my fists, so I'm not going to kill you now. because you smell like shit. Go wipe your ass, you weirdo. But I wouldn't have been pummeled or had my face beaten in. Smart. You see, I'm smart. Survival instincts. Poop on command. I'm feeling pretty good about my oldest daughter's defense mechanisms because earlier I was at a store with her like yesterday, and we were at the store and I walked past a couple guys. There were just two men standing there looking at something. And she was like, I can't pass. I can't pass. I was like, just say, excuse me. Come on, come pass them. And she went and like stiff-armed him. She put her arm out and was like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And like went past. Like, wow. The fact that she doesn't even want to get close to strangers right now, I really like that. Here's a picture of a cat sneezing. It turned itself into a cartoon character. That's cool. That one's just adorable. Not terrifying at all. Oh, and here's someone who discovered that their new kitten has a hidden third eye. That's right. There is a third eye tucked up in there. And that just terrifies me because that means that cats are evolving. They're getting stronger, smarter, faster. They've got 3 eyes now. Everybody's like, oh, Planet of the Apes. Oh, Planet of the Apes might actually happen. No, I think cats. It's going to be Planet of the Cats. They're going to rise up and tear our eyes and throats out. One day, everybody's going to wake up with their house cats looming over them like, you should have declawed me. But declawing is not something you do anymore. They're probably the reason why declawing started being phased out. Although, let's face it, declawing should have been phased out a long time ago. It was basically like cutting the tips of the cat's fingers off, if you didn't know. So don't declaw your cats. A little PSA here. And here's a man going into a narrow cave. A narrow under-river cave thing. Why? Why would you ever want to go in there? Do you come out the end real quick, or did you guys ever see this man again? Is there some sort of secret passageway to another world? Because then I might go in. That just looks terrifying. Completely. I just hope that he made it out. Like, you see a small, tight cave. If it was a dry cave, I wouldn't want to be going up inside there. The fact that it's filling up with water should make you really not want to go in there. Maybe it's just like a little water slide. You know, you just slide into the little cave and then scrape your back on a bunch of sharp, jagged rocks and you come out the other end, needing stitches. I don't know. I don't see any world where I would be doing this. This guy is braver than me, that's for sure. Anyway, this is the video, the oddly terrifying video. I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, I'm gonna go edit it now. I'm kind of in a rush today, so I will see you in the next video. And, come up to your screen real quick. Boop.